Is that my fan? I think that's my fan. Sorry about that. Oh, we got my character is not up to chat, and we are live. Where's my gloves? Let's have it. Hold on. Right, it's been quite a while since we went back to this piece. Had to deal with some other commissions, but I think I want to get this shit on the road. Get really good mileage out of this. There's this first and this on the side. Thinking of removing the timeline for my stream, you know, when I stream, but I want you to just stream whenever if you like it. I think it's more viable that way. So, because this week I've been I'm wanting to just stream whenever if you like it. My volume is a bit low, which is weird. Hold on. I think my gain is a little bit low. Oh shit, I could tell. Hold on a bit. How about that? Is that better? Oh yeah, that's me. text me. I had to share it on my timeline. Okay, I think that's done. Alright, we're gonna jump straight to it. This gave me a fresh eye on the initial composition of this page. I think it held up a bit, but I want to spice it up a bit. And also I want to get rid of this. Let's go in commando mode. We're taking off our briefs and we're just gonna paint it like God intended. What's up there? Painted on the long layer. Okay. So right now, what I'll be thinking about is just basic composition and also some of the design. I don't want to focus too much on the rendering. Yeah. Just I've been starting to watch a lot of Zapata's videos. I kind of like how his mastery of form and also anatomy, and it just bleeds through his process. And I wish I have that, but I'm not really that skilled yet, especially with painting. So I have to take it a bit slower. I have to like really focus on at least 2 things at a time, like anatomy, also values and stuff. Yes, he could start just chucking values and color. I think my problem is I jumped to color way too strong too early. I think that's my problem. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually tone this down around so and build up color as as I progress, but not much to the. I think it's a bit still there's color in it, but it's not like it's screaming blue at the screen. So yeah, I think I'm adapting that, and I am painting at the background. I'm such a dum-dum. Okay, hold on. Let's paint like this. Whoa. What happened? Is my shit working? Oh, it's on the dragon. I thought my stuff screwed. What was that? Okay, just let me erase those. Okay, so what I like the shoulder, but I wish I could show more of the hips, I want to have that springy step forward. Of course, I'm not solid with the design yet. I want to spice it up a bit. Maybe add some of that skin. I don't know. It's a corset, right? And I think I'll be adding more stuff here. Some more maybe trimmings here and there. Some of the garments details. Mostly that. So with Zapata's skill set, he could detail a lot of this stuff. Very early on, like he could sketch midway on. But he also does same things. I saw him sketching the Minoan prince. Maybe he did a prior. What do you call this? A prior underpainting. It's more not like underpainting. It's more of a sketch, like a very rough sketch. And then once he decided on the general composition and design of the shot of the painting. Hey lady, shout out. What's up? And when he decided that, okay, this is the shot I want to make, this is the composition of the piece, he would just go straight to it, and he would add details design-wise into it. He would decide the general broad strokes in the beginning, which is it is a very efficient way of working. So I'm trying to adapt that too. But with his process, it requires a lot of fundamentals. You need to master a lot of. You need to master your fundamentals to be able to do that efficiently. Is what I'm saying. You can start doing it, but it's gonna be frustrating and hard, especially if you're still wrestling with your fundamentals. For me, it's materials and how light interacts with it. That's in general painting. Values, I still struggle with those. I know some, but I'm not really comfortable to mix it with color. It's really hard for me. I want to have this, maybe another batch of this feathery hue. Yeah, I think that's. I like this, there's just stitchings of the same material. And then of course we're gonna add some, what do you call this? Ribbon. It's like a ribboning happening here on her hips. And also I want to emphasize that her hips is around this area, right? So I want this other side to go way down to show that. Around so maybe a bit more. So I want to have this diagonal that across her body. So the shoulder is on forward, and then her other leg is forward. I think that would be, it has that springy motion to it, and that's the flair. What I don't like, actually, I figured out, is her arms. It's just not really work. I haven't worked on it too much, but we'll start that. Nothing in this stage is final. I'm still finding my shapes and still looking for the design within the initial composition. So I think that's the approach I'm working on here. Maybe she's holding something there, a dagger or something. Because I was so proficient with simple weapons, and dagger is one of them. Some of the value shading. So her light source will be coming from this. Maybe I should add that now, just so I have a good idea of where things are. My mic is banging on my pen is banging on my mic, so that's all I need orientation. Somewhere around here. I'm just gonna implement that right away. Like this nether bluish. think it's much. The composition feels like it's cold. There's this coldness in it. But I think her complexion adds to that. Trying to color it also. Anyways, we're gonna start doing some anatomy stuff. I'm thinking now on the basic shapes of the body. This So I'm trimming her shoulders because it's too bulky on that side. Maybe I should add a bit of variation here. I wonder if my music is too loud. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. But now I'm just, you know what? I hate this ghostly remnants of erasing stuff. So what I'll probably do is just lasso them out so I have a clear canvas, especially on the negative spaces, since they are separated by it. Alright. So this is some of the shadow, doing this. There's gonna be some frills going here. And her elbow should be around here. So right now I'm adding more stuff to it. So maybe I should add a bit more of the light source. Should bring up those highlights. Just an indication, just a better indication and stuff. Alright, it has a similar effect here, but this is way stronger. Alright, and we are doing that, and then we're gonna do some frills here. I'm thinking, it's gonna be normal, common, would be this, so maybe a little bit would be better, so let me sketch one out real quick. But what kind of ribbon? I might have to pull up some reference here with the turn clouds. I'm not all too versed in it. Also, I have her description, so that's what we're going on for. But this kind of details, as you have to, that's your job as the illustrator or designer, of course, to think about this stuff. Alright, here I'm just clearing out some silhouettes. Maybe I'll add some dagger. Just to balance the composition out, because it's right now it's right heavy. Everything is happening on her right side, right? And there's not much going on here, so maybe I'll add something to lead your eyes towards it. Of course, there's gonna be the room light, which could help, but it's I need some more oomph in this area. We're gonna think about that rim light later, but for now let's focus on we'll test out a dagger, I should say. Right now, and we're gonna add some slight light piercing through that angle. It shouldn't be. Maybe I should tone that down. Oh. Probably too much. Just tone it down. Alright. now we're just sketching the. Her left hand is a dragon claw. Oh, isn't it like the there's a jewelry? Hi Joyce. Like there's a jewelry, right? Like a claw version, but it's like a jewelry, right? With chains and stuff. Oh yeah, that was nope. Oh, it's like an actual dragon. Okay, I think I've missed that on the description. Hold on, let me bring it up so that I don't get lost just like that. Alright, there you go. On her left, I noticed that her fingers seem to have been laced with silver finger armor that is directly conjoined to the skin on the back of her palms, also looking like an actual dragon. Okay, so it is like, it looks like jewelry, but it's actually fused to her skin. Okay, and that it should look like a silver dragon claw, a silver dragon's claw, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna add those colors in, just for a base. A bit more blue here. There's something more stuff. Exacto mundo, my friend. I miss playing with you guys. Oh fuck. Sundays, D&D. Sunday is my D&D day. Like I do all my D&D stuff on Sundays, but since like everything's jumbled up, you know, I can't really participate. Even the RP guild that we're part of, I couldn't like keep up with everything that's going on. High post, long time lurker, first time poster, background noise habang nag-kekeberlo sa Maya. Hi friends. Work. Hopefully this week, please. Yes, we do have a session with Polly, right? I'll make sure I don't miss that. I mean, man, I miss my character. Alright, so we're gonna start adding some base, basic color here. Did it scroll down? Alright, I just need a cam back, man. Yeah. Oh, you mean on the what do you call this? On the heist? The bank heist? I missed that session. I wasn't aware that it was on that day. Because mostly I try to avoid my Discord because my clients were there. I try to update them only when I have something to show them. So yeah, I kind of like, yeah, I'm just here doing stuff. I mean, I really wish we could get back to the original campaign. I hope everything is as it is, because I haven't raised a single dead cadaver yet, and I'm a necromancer, and that's too bad. I think her hand is a bit too low here. This area, this is the angle. We're gonna just crank it up around here. Yeah, waiting for that. Yeah. Oh man, I was already planning with min-max strats. How could I protect and keep my skeletons alive? Because I'm pretty sure that Nico would like snipe them across the room. Because it'll be too much trouble for his mobs. Alright. So I think I want to have a shorter sleeve on this left side, so you could show more of her hand. Again, this is cast in shadow, but we're bathing it with green light because you know, it's supposed to be in a blue room, so it would look like a bit reddish compared to the blues. So yeah, I'm considering color constancy here, so it's another thing that I should be aware of or keep in mind of. Yes, yes, show them claw and silver scales. Nice. We're gonna get there. Okay, maybe I should add more details because that is a badly drawn arm. Let me just maybe just get rid of the sleeve altogether. Alright. Maybe there's like a slow transition, like some part of her left arm is still flesh and still skin, but there's like a fragment of it, like it's starting to convert into those dragon scales. I want to make it silver, and the base color for that would be greenish, but we're gonna buff it up. And it would look, I think, okay, this is a perfect balance for the spell on the right hand, because it will be shiny, right? And especially in this part, like it would really blow up. So I think that's a good eye. It will pull your eyes towards it, and it will balance the composition. So this brush should be on transfer side, but I think it is. Is that correct? Where's my tools? Where are my tools? Angle, I don't fuck with it. Okay. Brush, ink, opacity, that's fine. Color mixing. Is that what hold on, I'm checking up. How can I add thickness? Nope. Brush density. That's it, right? Because I'm having a hard time playing with the brush. I wish the terminologies are named the same, because that could be transfer. Yeah, this is transfer. Okay, that's brush density. Cool. Yep, that does the trick. All right, we're gonna head that direction. We're gonna add much shadow here, a bit around here. There. Down here. Just to indicate some fonts. Right now, I'm trying to mimic Zapata's workflow, but I could really feel I'm struggling with the forms that I want to achieve immediately. So it's a nice transition, and it's a nice workflow. It's very efficient too, but you really need to crunch up your fundamentals, because yeah, that takes mileage, and you know how well you understand the human, you know, whatever you're doing, like form, either color, materials, rendering. Okay, render materials, exactly. So, okay, I'm gonna work on, that's gonna be a good placeholder for now. We're gonna think of how we could add more into it. I want this to be more wide. I want her gown to be more wide. Not supposed to be like a proper gown, but I just want more volume to it. So the light is coming from, and right now I'm thinking about where the light is coming from, right? But I'm also considering the color, which is shorting my brain out. It's one thing to, you know, especially if you're comfortable with it, it's one thing to do them separately, but to do them at the same time while designing, while thinking what to draw, it's kind of nuts. It's really fucking up my my brain cells. Because it's like usually my usual workflow is I design first, right? Everything's in pencil, everything's with lines, and that would take me, you know, a few versions and, you know, composition for the page, and that would just be that would take me a long time for me to be confident and comfortable with the work, with the progress, right? And once that is done, I'll start working around value composition, and then color, and then the detailing, especially textures, and that usually takes the longest. So for this one, I'm just winging that, crunching that time and process into just one slow build-up motion, which is, it's like jumping boxes to boxes, and if you're not really efficient with it, it's gonna take you way longer. So I'm at that point. I'm taking the way longer route. But I guess it's fun to shake things up a bit. It helps with the burnout. Also, it will improve your, again, understanding of your fundamentals, because right now I understand I have no shape dynamics. I have really weak shape design per se. So I'm taking notes on where can I improve. Color is quite there. If I zoom this out, like around here, it would start to look like an image, right? It has stuff in it, like you could pinpoint her. There's something in the background, and then there's the background, right? So that's, I guess, decent enough for this position. I mean, this process around this part. And yeah, I think I should add more values to this piece right now, but I'm still considering if I could add more details. I like this hand, of course. Can't let this hand just be like that. We're gonna add this one. A bit more light source, a bit more harsher, because yeah, it is where the light source is strongest. So we're gonna just rank it up with the bluish tint. A lot of value, but less chroma. A bit less saturation. Just for now, because it should be the most intense part. Saturation would be correct. Would be right to apply on this stage. This song is weird. It's like changing the volume mid song. Is that how it is, or is my computer crying? I think it's fine. And then, of course, the opposite side would have more values to it, because yeah, it's the contrast amplifies with the light source. The closer you are to the light source, the more shadows you cast, the darker the shadows you cast. Okay, I think okay, this thing I need to think about what to put here, because this is just fluff of whatever it is. I need to look at references. What usually ribbons, right? They use ribbons and frills. That's what I've seen from the references I used the first time I did this. But this is just a huge mumbo jumbo, so I'll remove it for now and paint it later. Well, I will paint it now, but I have to like think about what I put here more than the initial noodling I did. Let's add more stuff here. Make sure that it is 3D form, like I'm showing the 3D stuff here. The 3D rendering of the light and shadow. Make sure I don't miss that out. Even just blobs of paint, just making sure that it is shown quite clearly at this point. Okay, auto saving. Good time, bro. Alright. Okay, and then this part of the corset will receive a blast direct intense light, because it's right here and it's perpendicular to it. So we're gonna maybe add that sense here a bit more. Then we're also gonna show that with the feather placing. I don't know what that's called. Feather. God damn it! I don't know my tailoring. Lacing? Is this lacing or stitching? I don't know. This thing. This threads of feather or fur. Okay, this one is receding, so we don't need one. It started to turn away from the light source, so we don't need to do that here. Alright, so it has that oomph in there. Also, we're gonna show that on her breast. With that light source popping up in there. Just so we could, you know, as soon as I get stuck with the lighting composition, everything will follow, because I'm just gonna look for it under near values, because everything this setup will affect everything else. Here, and then of course make sure the shape is correct. I don't want to have like weird undefined values here. Maybe this would be okay. Like it wraps up around. No. It's not as sexy. I want it to be like it's wrapping around her breast. Hey Francis, thanks for the like. I mean, I haven't touched 3D software for years now. No, I mean for months. It was last year, yeah, but yeah. I tried practicing ZBrush in a bit for a while. Hi Aguafo and KM Gaming. Thanks for liking the stream. Nice. Thank you. Are you guys streaming? When are you guys streaming again? I mean, I was so shitty in the Valorant the last time we played and streamed. I need to practice that. Easter H. Yeah. Alright. It's kinda okay. It's getting there, I would say. I want this more angular because it's gonna wrap around her breast. So this part will just be baka weekend, DBD or Phasmo. You know what? Since we played Phasmophobia, I couldn't wash my face without closing it. I don't know. Call me a wuss, but it revived that childish horror vibe in my, you know, when you're, you know, when you watch a really scary film when you're a kid, you'll start fearing shit. But yeah, but not to the extent that I can't wash my face. I could wash my face, but I do it with my eyes open. Okay, I think her breast is just right because she is indeed angled in that direction. Now I am debating if I should have her to have this strings in her corset, like the laces that is tying it up. Maybe it is. Maybe I should because it is a corset. But it's yeah. I guess it is. Yeah. I just put a white on it. Ooh, sexy ni Mama Elf. Hi, Polly. I joined this Sunday's session. Is this gonna be the heist, right? Is it gonna be the heist? It's your game, right, Polly? Because I missed the last session. Hello po. Salamat sa shoutout, idol. You always yup. Okay. I'll definitely join this Sunday. I still haven't. Maybe I'll just roll my paladin for that session. Since it's roll 20, I have my character in there, so it's already there. I just have to join your game. Okay, we're doing quite decent, but we're gonna. You know what? I fucked up. I started working on the other parts of the painting without her face, which is shouldn't really. Yeah, it's fine to do it, but I was thinking about the composition there, so that's what I went for it. But for now, we're gonna focus on her face. Okay, this angle should be lighted up because of where the light source is. This angle should be because it is turning away from the light source a bit, especially this one. Hello din po kay Idol Jace Camarillo. Yeah, I miss you so much, guys. Like, goddamn, it's been like months, right? 2 months since we last played, except for the RP guild. But I missed, you know, playing DnD with you guys. Right now I'm trying to. Okay, let me bring up the. Okay, not much is there. Not much in the sketch, but from the sketch I could say that she is tilting her head up a bit. Like she's like, "Sup, bro?" at the camera, right? So we're gonna try to emulate that. I hope my understanding of the human face is enough to convey that, you know, orientation. And render this without a hitch. Well, there's gonna be a hitch, but not much of a hitch. Just adding more stuff. Because this black stuff, it's unpainted areas of the paint. Because my paintbrush is not optimized. I don't know why. What do you call this? The hardness isn't turned on to the right settings. But this is because this brush set, this one I'm using here, It's from an online class I purchased, and he has this set of brushes that is really good. I tried it out and they were great, and I'm trying to use them as is in Photoshop. But when I transfer it, some of the brushes you have to readjust because they don't transfer one to one. Some of them, but some are as you know, plug and play. So yeah, some of those brushes I need to work on, and I think the one I'm using earlier is one of those brushes. Okay, and maybe I'm gonna add some braids in that area. Maybe this entire part should be braided. Some of her breasts will be shown here, or cleavage. Her cleavage will be shown here, but not much. No, proper average cleavage for what do you call this? Brain fart. Come on, brain fart. Corset. Took me a long time. Okay, so maybe I don't know. This breast orientation is not, or maybe because of I haven't rendered the clavicle or this one, the clavicle. It doesn't show the shift in her posture, so maybe that's why it looks weird. Here, this piling up the paint, make sure that everything I want to be in light and shadow is actually, correct. Kind of better, but I want to round this up just a bit. Too much. It's not on the same angle. It's at the right side. So fix that. Okay. This one I'm gonna just go dark. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Those are my neighbors. It's fine. I'm just adding more shadows here. A bit maybe less, but I think it's getting better. Let me just fix this torso part, and then I'll go back to her face. Okay, so back to the face. Now this shadow should, be casted all around the neck, but except this side, because this side is kind of be shown. We'll be striking the direct light source, so no bueno on that. Some of the cast shadows there, but maybe on this part because the angle is it's still there. So yeah, we're gonna pass this into like her neck area. And some up here. So we're working now with the light source. Unlike earlier that I have no idea how to engage this certain lighting setup. Alright, let me draw a quick rough on her face, comment glare, just so I could plan where everything is. Corset is gonna also have some silver hair. Then we're gonna add some contours on her nose. Again, this is just a guide for me later once I started painting her. Facial features. The sputum. What do you call this? Sputum? Sputum, right? I think that's what it's called. I want her to have like the diva open your lips a bit slightly. That's redundant. Open your lips slightly to show that the facial reaction. I'm not sure you guys yeah, you guys can see my arms, but I'm doing the diva pose. Alright. Lips not good. Let me redraw that. Nope. Whoa. What happened? Maybe I just painted right on top, right? Just fucking paint it, dude. What are you doing? Oh, it's way too dark. I don't want her to have the duck face. I don't know why. That's the default lips that I draw anytime. Like every time I draw lips, it's like the default duck face. Kailan hentai stream? Maybe tomorrow. Once I get the revisions, I'll ink some of the pages on live. But of course, I have to like pick out the section that isn't, too spicy for TV. But yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll do a hentai stream tomorrow. For now, it's just one of my commissions. And this is long overdue, like holy shit. And I'm really sorry, Joyce, but yeah, you know how it is. I was yeah, there was another. It's all comes down to time constraints. So yeah, it's hard to manage what to work on, especially if there's like what do you call this? Shorter time frame. So juggling is fucking hard. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to, probably finish this piece within this week. Probably. There's like huge capital probably there. I think she's doing the pouty motion because of the angle. I don't want that, and her nose is still. Haha, is okay, man. Oh, thank you, Joyce. But yeah, I'll make sure this is like a premium piece. Okay. I just had to focus on some other commissions that is like with the more hectic deadlines. And yeah, I have to pay for my games. Fucking. I want to get my Baldur's Gate 3, but it's still on early access, right? And I don't want to fucking spoil the initial, experience. I try to steer clear of the the reviews. But from what I've heard, is there's a lot in it already, but it's better if you wait for the full experience, which is normally. how I would deal with it. Okay, now I'm fucking up the face so bad. How can I fix this? Okay, this area is not really there. It's supposed to be the start. It's around here. And this one too, maybe. This one here. Add some of that here. And then we're gonna darken the mouth because I can't define well with paint. And this brush is so shitty with that purpose. Maybe it's, I don't know how to use it. Maybe it's just that. Like it breaks off a lot where I don't want it to break off. So I had to like press harder. A bit there. We're getting there. We're getting warmer. Getting warmer, getting warmer. Me too. Me too. BG3 full release. Yeah. I wish they at least have they announced when it's gonna be like fully released? I heard July, right? Or that was a fever dream I was having. I've heard somewhere, I think it's you guys who told me it's July. Or maybe I just misheard it. Okay, right now I'm trying to arrange her eyes. Make sure the proper highlights where stuff are hitting as correctly shown. Not good. So that's why you should always flip to your paintings, because you look at this, like for a while I'm thinking, yeah, it's kind of okay, but when I flip it, boom, like holy shit, what was that? Yeah, always flip your paintings. It could save your life. I think I've explained why our brain does that, but yeah, it becomes comfortable with everything, with what you're doing. It's bias to your own, to what you're doing, that you will start failing to notice errors. And the way to shake that off. Hi Charmaine Manyosa, thanks for liking the stream. And the way to shake it off, like, you need to flip the image so your brain is tricked into looking at a new image, even though it's the same. You just flip it. It's also the same reason you look weird when you're looking at a true mirror that actually shows the correct orientation. So when you look at the mirror, you're actually looking at yourself flipped, right? And you're used to it, and that's why you look more gorgeous in a mirror. And when you look at an actual mirror, like a true mirror, you will realize how you actually look like. So it's kind of like that. It's how our brain fills in the blanks in everyday life, and also with painting. So kind of bleeds into that. So it is a good habit to do it, especially with drawing and painting human faces. Usually, that's like the second best thing to do. Like, always save, Control S. If you guys haven't saved yet, just save. And the next best thing is to always flip the image. Especially with composition stuff or anatomy stuff, that placement of things are valid or like a major factor. Yeah, it really is important. With perspective, you don't need to flip it because you could like immediately tell if something is skewed, out of proportion, or distortion. So our brain is so used into seeing rectangles with how we live in square and rectangle environments, our houses, our offices. So our brain is really adept in picking out wrong distortions of the rectangle. So for perspectives, it's not really that important, but you know, everything else like composition, value, just flip the image and you'll get a fresh look on your work. Listening to this while in a meeting, lol. I hope you don't accidentally type hentai stream now on your meeting. Guapo KKM Gaming. I don't want you to get fired. Okay, so her eyes orientation will be also reflecting the tilt of her head. But I'm giving her a more angled look, angled eyes. This opening is a bit too much for what my goal is. I want it to be like really subtle in the way she opens her mouth. Like a seductive pout. It's more like that than a like breathing out your mouth. It's not. It has to be more seductive. Okay, not putting too much detail in there. Of course, her nose should be somewhere here. Okay, here's one thing. I don't know how to actually, like one shot paint a nose. So this is the first try, okay? So this will be the bulbous part, and this is the nostrils, the inner part of the nostrils, the lower part of the cast shadow of the bulb, then that, and then connecting it to the sputum. And then again, we're gonna flip the image. Okay, so there has to be a bit of a shadow casting above the nostril because the light is coming from below. So it kind of rounds off of that. So we need to put it in. Okay, I think it's getting there. Let's have a face. I don't like how much of. Maybe I'll put it back to neutral value. The value I picked was too dark. It looks like she's snarling. Which, hey Lan, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Call of Duty na, man. So right now. Oh man, I actually miss playing Battle Royale. I played this Spellbreak game like yesterday. It was having fun, but after like a few matches, my game crashed, and since then it didn't allow me to play. I reinstalled. I fucking did everything under the sun that you could do. Disabled my antivirus, disabled Windows Defender, whatever. Reinstalled the program. Reinstalled the anti-cheat. Nothing worked. it sucks ass, and I wanted to play a few more games. So I kind of had this battle royale itch that I've been trying to scratch since yesterday because of that incident. But yeah, the game cocked me. Now we're just adding more details to the nose. Of course, it's not gonna be angled that way, so we're gonna add more shadows to implicate the angle. It has to be just the right amount to you know. Yeah, it's not there. It's not there yet. I need to remember the shape. Okay, so this angle is kinda okay-ish. I have a dilemma because the shape of this. How do you read her name? Tyrgwyn. 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 That's her. It's like Tyrgwyn. I think it's Nordic, isn't it, Joyce? But I'm thinking. I think I've heard this name somewhere, but I'm not sure where. But it sounds like Nordic or Norse to me. Tyrgwyn. Maybe it is. Maybe, it sounds fantasy-ish, but it has some. I think it has some Nordic origin or inspiration. Just clear it up if I missed the both side there, Joyce. Okay, her mouth is drooping on the left side, so we're gonna fix that right away. So right now I'm still doing shapes, right? I'm still doing fundamentals, I'm still doing anatomy, and at the same time I'm rendering it, you know, in the actual thing, so it's kind of hard. Sounds like a name from Game of Thrones. Or yeah, it is fantasy based, but the way the letters are used sounds like Nordic. It's like an Old Norse name, the way the vowels are arranged. Because on top of my head, sounds like Yggdrasil. No, not Yggdrasil. There's a word tier in Norse. So I know Joyce played some mix up some Nordic words to come up with the name. I know there's a tier. Tier is like a female Thor. The spelling Tyr, I think. I forgot. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it has some Nordic origins. Okay, I think I got her lips right now. But her nose. Okay, the problem I was having with the nose is this light is angled downwards, right? It's coming from below. But the shadow is kind of like fucking it up, so it should be reversed. The shadow should be around here, and the light source should be around here. So I need to change it up a bit, because it will not reflect the light source correctly if I don't. So I'm picking up this base color just so we have a neutral what do you call this, value on her shadows. But of course later on we're gonna change that up and amplify our values, add more contrast to it. Well, for now that will be enough. Yeah, it looks kind of better. We're gonna obscure it a bit, but okay, the bulb of the nose is somewhere here. And we're gonna add some shadow that would indicate, you know, the cast head of the nose, of course. and then this is the other side of the bulb. And then this will be wanna become famous by followers, subscribers, and viewers. Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. What is this? Poferganiki1239. Yeah. Well, no. I don't have money. I can't pay for that. Bigfollows.com. Yeah. How about no? That's a hard no, bro. Thanks for the offer, though. I know you're a bot, but I'm still thanking you. I am now thinking. Her nose is tilted to the left, which is why is it like that? Okay, I need to fucking lay down the values here. My god, okay, this is hard. Values, pick the fucking light tone, get that done. Grab the bulbous nose, paint it down, right down the middle with a sputum, and then down to it. Then paint the other side of the nose. Then paint with this basic, the shadow area, the shadow realm. Add that in. Then paint it over. There you go. More precise, I guess. Values for the nose. Maybe not. Okay, we need to fix that real quick. I can't like take a break with that on face. Maybe not so much. Yeah, I think it's good. I think we stumbled upon the correct nose. Tyrgwyn, yeah. Oh yeah, double N. I was thinking if it was tier, like R, double R. Tyrgwyn. We're gonna soften the transition with the bridge up the nose with the cheeks. I don't know what this part of the nose is called. Like the nasal part, the nasal cavity part. The one you press when you have a runny nose and a blocked nose at the same time. And you just wish you could just, blow your nose off and then clean it off. Alright, so we are having some decent... Yeah! I have to fix her brows though. That's not good. So usually, another problem I notice is I am muddy with my values, like hella muddy. Like I fuck with, I throw too much shit in my value plotting, like my value placement. That it's kind of hard to. Look at that, it's muddy. Look at this, it's muddy. It's muddy. I need to get rid of that. It's not good. That's not good practice. You want your values to be precise and on point. Well, that's, yeah, you know what I mean. But with what I do is when I paint something like this, like here I'm painting the base shadow, right? The shadow part of her face. Then I will paint it over like that, and it will blur and meld with the rest of the blush strokes, which is kind of cool, but it also turns in my painting to a muddy mess. I wish I could just block it like that. Okay, that's it. Oh, that's that. Oh yeah, that's that. I wish I had that thing, which maybe I should do that. Like flat brush my way into into my pan. But it doesn't look as cool, you know? It doesn't have that free-flowing spirit of the arts. It doesn't like really interest you in a way that you'll stumble upon the shape you're looking for. Hey Vilfeni! So right now I am looking at this image. So the light will hit this part of her brows, right? It's coming from that lower lobe. And also this part. We should hit those. And we're gonna clean this up. You know, it's so messy right now, but we're gonna get down and dirty on it later. And then her ears. I think we're getting there. Only she has a semblance of a face now, I guess. But we're gonna really work on it. Don't worry, Joyce. It's gonna be the most hot middle-aged elf MILF in the entire Manawari. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have her. I'm gonna have to, you know, add more details around later. Also, this Trapezius is fucking huge. Holy shit! I am an adolescent with that voice, but yeah, that's not good. It should be like a piece like this. Need to cut that out, but that'll be for later. I'll adjust that Trapezius because that's like holy shit. That's like Kurt Angle amount of Trapezius right there. So we're gonna tone it down, and we're gonna apply more of the lighting on this part. That it should have more light casted upon here, and it kind of bleeds into the Trapezius, and then of course the hair will pick it up like a very strong because of the color, and of course it's perpendicular to the light source. Yeah. We're gonna decide which else to proceed. Also, I need to look for a reference for this thingamajig here. Looks so cool. Thank you, Vafani. So yeah, we're gonna look for a reference for this thingamajig here because I am drawing blanks here on what to put. Ribbons would be okay, but I want something more like signature her. You know, I want to add this part of the sign to her aesthetics, not just a ribbon. And we could add more of maybe ornamental stuff. I was thinking some what do you call that? It's not a epaulet. Epaulet is on the shoulders. That leg armor. Fuck. I don't know my armor names. Pauldron? Pauldron? Is it pauldron? No, pauldron is for the shoulder. Fuck. The one you wear on your belt so your crotch is safe. Maybe I'll add some of that here. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. But right now we're trying to do everything at the same time. Design, value, composition, and rendering. Which is, yeah, my brain is tired. Torque. Shoulder pads. It's like pauldrons, but for the hips. Oh my god, it's gauntlets for the arms. Cauldron? No, cauldron is something you cook with. No, not cauldron. Not cauldron. I'm such a dumbass. Anyways, I'll look for it later. It's something you wear. It's like this, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna use an example. It's like that. Like a hip armor. Then it has like something like that. And then also on the... It's not greaves. Greaves is for the legs. Pauldrons is for shoulders. It's this one. Oh man. I don't know what this is called. Maybe I'll put... Nah. I'm thinking of putting something like that here. Or maybe just some ornaments. Chastity belt protects your crotch. Yeah, it protects your virginity. Like, it does that. But I don't think it would protect it against like a sword strike. I guess it does, right? I guess it does. She won't need armor, man. Okay, okay. I'm probably leaning on to adding some ornaments here, but I'm still deciding what to put. Yeah, she's hella strong, right? She fucking ported us, warp portal us from one part of the map across the entire fucking region, and she could make it snow in the same area. Like, what? So I know she, yeah, she has the folds. Yeah, correct, Francis. That's great. Yeah, it is called folds. Oh man, I really forgot what it's called. Thanks for that. Thanks for the alley-oop, friends. Appreciate it. But yeah, I was thinking about folds. Maybe I'll put one here with ornaments, just so that, you know, it has some semblance of, you know, in combat mode. But maybe I'll go with ornamentation right here, because I want her hips to be shown. Like, I want the silhouette, this silhouette, to be clear. Where is that? What? Okay, that's that. Okay. I want the silhouette to be hella readable. Whoa. Save. Spoilers if I rebuild who and what she is. Aw, okay, don't tell us. Don't tell me. But she was your... she was a character you play as before, like in the previous campaign you had, right? I think that was the lore I was aware of. See, I want to preserve this hip to shoulder, this one. I want to preserve this, so if I put something bulky around here, it's gonna kind of break the silhouette, because it's gonna merge with the silhouette of the hands. It kind of lessens the sexy silhouette, which I want to maintain. So that's what's for. All right, so we have a bit of a face right now, and we have the dragon bit, and we have to work on that. There's a lot of elements here. Also, wow, there's a lot of... I need to put a cap on the silhouette, her silhouette, because there's like holes and shit. So I need to fill it up later, just so I could merge things down without a hitch. But yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and grab dinner. It's just 5 minutes. It'll be quick. But yeah, we managed to put the details on the face, added more details on her. What do you call this? Brain fart, come on. Corset. Corset. On her corset. Yeah, she is. Aw. I hope you like her already on this stage. But yeah, I'm gonna sprouse it up with more details. And I think it is the way her her skirt is folding. It indicates that she's walking forward. So I really like that. I'll add more effects. It's not gonna be just random blue flame. I'm gonna have it like reveal the dragon behind. Like some of the sparks will be flying over here, and then it will cast a faint light over the dragon behind her. So it's gonna be, in my head it's cool, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna take a short quick break, grab some snack, and I'll be right back to add more stuff in here. Alright? I'll be right back. Oh my god. How long did that take me? 20 minutes? 10 minutes? I had pizza for big dinner. It's great. I had to stuff it down my gullet. Let me arrange my chair and get back to Tyrgwyn. Excuse me. Damn. Back to where I was. So I have to put. Hold on. I had to add a silhouette behind her, so that we don't get like empty spots randomly. Just delete these layers. Alright. There are some cats fighting right outside my window. Anyways, I'm gonna add the silhouette right now, and it's gonna be like a general like silhouette. I don't know how some artists do this like consistently in one fucking go. I can't. I have to like incrementally cover the entire thing. Here, here. The folds. Alright. Grab some of the arm. Make sure everything is around the same area. I don't have to be like on the pixel perfect with this, because this is just like a silhouette that will prevent, you know, things having holes. Alright, let's just pick her very color. Look at that. It's supposed to be like that. And then we could clip it below it. So it does that. But what I'm gonna do now is what's going on? Don't do that. I'm gonna unclip it. Just paint. Excuse me. So right now I'm gonna look for references because why not? I'm gonna show you some of the reference I'll grab. I think I had it here, but it's not on the layers anymore. I don't know where it went. Victorian. Corset. Dress. There you go. I think in Pinterest there's gonna be a lot of it, like usable stuff. Like you could reference it. So most of them are just fills, actually. Interesting. God damn. So I just found out. Well, of course, obviously, the rib cage would be in Victorian times. Rib cage would be so pressured by the corset that it will deform over time, giving it that. Maybe does it return? Do you get like permanent deformation of the rib cage if you do that? That sucks. Vanity has its price, right? Okay, ribbons and frills. I still don't see any. Whoa, that looks. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of these just as reference, so that we could get an idea of what we're trying to achieve here. If you have a good visual language, like visual library, you could design, anything you like, as long as you have a visual library for it. You could say, quote unquote, you got this from your imagination, but it's a memory. You've studied corsets before, or whatever material you're working on. You know how it looks, you know how it operates, you know the trimmings, the usual design, the lace patterns, the frills, you've already studied them, so it is in your head and it's part of your visual library. But if you don't have a visual library of a certain topic you have to work on, you use reference. That's what references are for. You don't copy them, you understand what the material or the structure is for whatever you're working on, the references, so that you could work on your own design. You don't have to, wing it on the spot and make, get things wrong. Yeah, that's the main purpose of references. You don't. There's like a misconception that if you use a reference, you have to copy it. No. I'm still browsing here. Aside from the frills, I think this one is cool, and I think I could get some inspiration from this. Okay, let me post my reference image board here. Right there. Grab that one. I should have done this in the very first part of the painting process, but yeah, I kind of lazied out on that portion of the design, which is not a good idea. But we're picking up the slack right now, so what are you gonna do? This one looks more maybe clean type, but I don't. It could be nice. It has the same pattern. Oh, okay. I don't need that. So the corset is actually the leather outside the dress. It's like the leather hard straps and laces. This one looks cool. That's that gothic aesthetic here. So we're gonna just pile them up in one layer, just so we have a good image reference board here. Okay, more frills, I guess. Frills would work. Wasp waist. What is wasp waist? Okay, I'm gonna Google that. Wasp waist. Oh, you mean the holy shit. That is torture, man. God damn. You could literally wrap your hand around the waist. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think anyone should do that. If you're cool with it and you want to deal with whatever it is doing to your body, fine. But no one should be forced to do this out of any context. If you want to look like it, like that, that's cool. But you know, there should be no pressure to look like that. Jesus Christ! Oh my lord! Yeah, I mean, I thought the main reason you wear a corset is to, you know, just to have a silhouette, right? But not this much. Holy shit! Wasp face. Oh, because you look like a wasp. Of course. Because that's the thorax connected to the abdomen. We don't have that. We humans don't have a thorax to connect to our abdomen. Jesus Christ. Oh man, fashion is weird. I guess it's cool, but it's almost gross. It's almost like, what the fuck is going on there? It's almost there, but it doesn't really have that. Maybe it's a fashion trend of the time. But even guys do it. Holy shit. She's not gonna have that. She needs to this Tyrgwyn should have this elegance and strength. Right? The wasp face would make her look like she's gonna topple over in half. Any wind blew at her direction, she would like crack her spine and the ribs will fall out. I don't think that's a direction I want to take her. I'm still looking for fur patterns and ribbons, but once you get one or two, everything's the same. The pattern just changes in the color, especially on the skirt part. Oh yeah, I'm a search on Pinterest. I have an account here, but I forgot. This is yeah, one of my favorite songs on this playlist. Oh, sick. Ooh, that one looks cool. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna paste this here, copy, paste. Again, we're not copying these designs, we are gathering inspiration from them. It's the language that, you know, this patterns, this pattern fabric, it feeds your brain to have the knowledge of what a corset dress would look like. That's what we're going for. This one is also cool. Holy shit. I think that we could definitely get some ideas from that. Again, I should have done this in the beginning part, but I already was sold with the design and I know how to create the design on her. It's just that the intricacies, the patterns and, you know, whatnot of the dress is lost to me. So we need to catch up on that, and that's why we're having references. This one's really cool. She has like a lot of photo sets with that. This one is also great. It's a bit tangled. Oh, I love the patterns in this. So this is like the mood board or what you call reference board. So this, for this character, for dress, this is what's that. This is what it's for. I think we are good. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same. Just different colors. This one is nice. Ooh, I love the pattern in the hoodie. Okay, Mitch. So this is the what happened? Alright, last image. Money. What happened? No, don't do that. This one, there we go. How do we do this? So we could have right here. This one go right here. Oh, not that much. Oh no. Yeah, so that's our mood board. We're just gonna group them up in a folder so we can turn them on and off. For a quick reference, just turn it off and turn it on like that. Okay, we're done. So mostly the frills and the pattern on that pinch right there is what we're trying to get. Because earlier we just put a blob of fabric in there, which doesn't work. I'm still seeing some feelings here. If it's good enough, I might use it, but nah. I think we're done. We have enough materials to work with. Oh, they also have some cool steampunk looking Victorian dress, which is steampunk and Victorian is like they always smash them together. It's a good mix. It has that like premium look to it, especially with bronze, with steampunk machinery, right? Yeah, I think we're done. Alright, so now we have our mood board. We're gonna slowly look and discern which pattern we're going for. What pattern we're going for, right? I think I'm happy with our vest, but we could add more rivets like that on the sides. That's cool. I also want to show it's not like a full closed corset. It's more like a vest, right? That's this flush opening here because it's not like tight. Yeah, we can definitely add those. Also on this part, okay, now we're in business. Okay, is this one? Let's add more. It has that Trapezius. It's more like a folded clothes. Oh yeah, that's like we need to paint above it. Yeah, this is the hip ratio. That's the edge of her hips. Alright. Add the corset here. I'm gonna define this area a bit more. It's kind of scope. Right now I'm just sketching the frills. Maybe I could add some layers, right? I could add another layer of clothing here just so to accent this part. What could be a good color? I think red accent would be nice. A bit of a red accent. More? Add more color in there? Yeah, it's a good accent, but I want to tone it down a bit. It's a bit too much attract. It's like too much color in there. Let's see. We're not gonna be. We're just gonna test this out. So that's good. Color is a bit too red. And this too much with this much blue on the background. It's gonna go to the purple area and desaturate that a bit. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think the silver is way better about it. Yeah, just white. We're gonna drop that out. There's gonna be layers of frills, I guess. Then of course we're gonna confine the shape, or I mean define the shape, the Corset, so that we could manipulate what else is on there. Can add more, so we're just gonna overlap this here. The rest of the clothing. Oh, okay, of course, the Trapezius. It's a bit too much. We can look. So we need to give her that slender. Okay, I'm gonna start doing the layers. It's a bit muddy. The values are so muddy right now, but we're gonna fix that. By the end of the stream, I want to have a defined value and correct colors. At least halfway color to what I want. For the clear clavage, it's gonna be around. Fix that a bit. We're gonna add more details to it a bit, and a bit late. For now, we're just gonna keep on plotting out the value. This part is kind of tricky. This will cast a shadow, but not that high. So we're gonna show that here. So that's the shadow area. And this is like the highlight area. Well, it is being lighted. It is being illuminated from the spell, and then we're gonna pick a value. This value. I think it's the same value as that. So we don't have yet just have this very light value skin. And her neck is a bit too thick. So nothing that. Add more shadows in there. Alright. So she's like poking her head a bit forward. We're gonna add some midtones here because I think we kind of overdid it with the value. We lost a bit of the midtones. I know this is one of my problems. Like I know how, you know, general anatomy, but a bit of general anatomy, but when it comes to like how light would interact with it at any given point and angle, I kind of struggle. Like I have to really pause and think for a bit. It doesn't come off as easily as I wanted it to be. Let's clear this forehead up. It's also hella muddy. Gonna add some midtones here. This area. Add some midtones. Towards the shadow areas around here. Alright. Add some more midtones on the face so that alright. Bring this up a bit. She has a silver hair going on her head. We need to reflect that. Also, we need to, you know, we're painting locks, like locks and groups of hair. We don't want to paint with the hair like individually. That's like the wrong way to approach it, because you don't see individual strands. You are seeing in like groups of hair at a time. Add this here. Add some values around, but we want to preserve general, you know, the light direction that we already established. This one. Add more of that box of hair. We're gonna add some shadow around this area, more darker in some corners. Make sure that we paint. You know, we're trying to be more precise with our values right now. Trying to think about the form of the hair and how it should react with that direction of lighting. So the darkest part will be around here, because there's gonna be rim light hitting the side of the head. So I should like save some part of that area so that I could add rim lighting to it. Because it's gonna be around this area. Like it's pointing right here. Yeah. It's gonna be a short beam of light, so it's narrow only the edges of it. I'm gonna add some of the braiding here right now, so that we know it is what it is, right? It's a braid. But now I'm just plotting out the values of the hair. That's gonna be under shadow, casting shadow. That's with the braiding, and we're gonna paint it again over the shadow to make sure that the patterns are not messy. So it gives us this impression that it is a braid without actually painting it individually one by one. So it saves us, you know, a bit of production time. We're gonna add a bit of groups of hair that is not part of the braid, but it's also like just locks of hair added there. Then we're gonna add some, maybe a bronze clip. Bottom. Not too much tone it down, a bit brighter. So right now I'm feeling out the colors across the color wheel. Make sure I understand where I am at the color wheel, because that's one of the only surefire way I could determine color, because I have color blindness. So that's how I work around it. Without it, my color would look weird. It's not like weird, it's like the saturation, especially the oranges and greens. It would look more saturated because I can see subtle colors of orange and greens. That's mostly my problem. Like if it's like desaturated yellow or green, they would look the same to me. So I tend to crank up the saturation so I start seeing them, and then I would look, oh yeah, that's the color I want. But normally it would look too bright. So the way I work around that problem is I kind of try to memorize what area of the colors are. If I want to paint the base color of bronze, this is what I use, and then with the lighting I just, you know, apply the theory of color constants, and then I get a somewhat close color. I don't get color, I'm not really accurate with colors. Right now I'm adding more saturation a bit, just to give this bronze hair clip here a bit more of reflection side. And of course we're gonna add some highlight there, but that's gonna be just a placeholder. It's not gonna be final. I could also plot some of the hair falling behind the side of the head. Right now we're just looking for, you know, what area of the head would look cool with blocks of hair falling around. So I kind of blending stuff. I'm being really soft with my brush. I don't want to be defining strands of hair. And I want to see the transition. Of course, at the top, I want to have more neutral values. There. Alright, she's starting to look very decent. I'm gonna take 2 minutes just to grab some water, and I'll be right back, guys.